We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this T20 between the Mumbai Indians and the Chennai Super Kings. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions. De Kock, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. He'll want the feet moving early and settle in and start playing his shots. Jax, his opening partner today.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Well played, could be a quick single. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Doesn't beat the infield. Yes. Nicely played. Runs one.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yes. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Yes. Flick down to fine leg for the single. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
There'll be runs here. The Super Kings with a massive shout. Going with pace now. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely played.
Good return back from the deep.
That's a confident appeal. Fultz with a huge appeal. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? They'll get at least one here.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Drilled that one away.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's just too full. De Kock makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That made him fall.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Yes. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. How will he reply? Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Too much room and got what it deserved. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Rohit taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Tracking shot, over pitch, and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yes. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Rohit watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cuts that off well in the infield. Overpitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Into the fifth over, Mumbai now 51-51.
Fuchs to full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Fuchs with a huge appeal. Six runs added in the over. Mumbai 7 for 1. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Left the wide delivery alone.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's close.
Rickleton, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in. Rickleton watched it carefully and left alone. Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Oh, that's just too full. Rickleton makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Glanced away there. It's in the gap, and there should be a couple of runs here at least.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Massive outside edge.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Super Kings with a massive shout.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away. Rohit with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Ended the 8th over. Mumbai are now 18 for 2.
Overton coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Fantastic catch at cover point, great athleticism.
Right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well played, could be a quick single.
Yadav gets off the mark.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes. Everyone's gone up. Couldn't get it through the field.
Ended the 9th over. Mumbai are now on 83 for 2.
Hussain, the spinner, coming into the attack. Middled that one, great timing. That's a confident appeal. They've gone up here. Hussain with a huge appeal. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Rickleton, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Going with spin now. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance.
Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. 2 full and got what it deserved.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, nice shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Hussain back on now. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square, the batter should pick up 2.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Everyone's gone up. Hussain over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Short coming back into the attack. Nicely played. Runs one. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Edge, amazing delivery. He's quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge. That has flown.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be forward.
Corrects that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Edged, unplayable. No, it hasn't stuck. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, that's close.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Varma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. There could be a couple if they hustle. Short back into the attack. Super shot, that. Gone. Great catch.
In the middle, lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Nice shot. Run is possible.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Swept away fine. Should just be a single. Good catch, out.
Santner, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Hussain has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Hussain over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. They'll get at least one here. Santner ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. A nice shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Shot. Should be runs here. Well played. Could be a quick single. Shot. At least two on offer. Swept away down to deep square, just the one. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 18th over. One wide, now on 167 for 6. Change of ball. The left arm is coming into the attack.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Farmer has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Right out of the middle of the bat. Driven through cover, just the one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 177.
Chahar given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
Coming on to ball.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor and really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a bun.
Chahar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have set a target of 199 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, that's 6. That's going right out of the ground. Short with a magnificent pull shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. How will he reply?
Time that perfectly.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Bang. Sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play. Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Thakur, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Pinged off the bat.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Needs a dot ball.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Brilliant shot there.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat, but saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
squad. The new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Six more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. See you later. 24 in a row. Let's party some more. This is outstanding cricket.
And another one. It's raining sixes now. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Time that perfectly.
And any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for six.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Sampson is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum. Whacked away.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. No, terrible shot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
And that was seen so early. Timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. orders down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Gaikwad goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Oh, away she goes. That's a hat-trick of maximums. Gaikwad on the rampage now. Six. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Huge. That has flown. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Gaikwad gets plenty from these bowlers.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
End of the over. The Super Kings, 179 for 1.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Gets that away. Asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high and long. 2 maximums in a row. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.